Wait, wait, hold on. Didn't they remove this part of the game? Or, like, remove that fucking building so people couldn't sit inside of it? You're garbage. These guys are literally the worst players I've ever seen in my life. Is there somebody else inside of this wall, too? What the fuck? I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can. Okay. I literally ordered a Sprite from McDonald's and then just put my G Fuel in it. If I could have this land in my lap every morning, that would be great. All right, so anyway, this video isn't gonna be very long. I heard some news. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of excited about it, more so than anything, but at the same time, I'm a little scared. So, as you guys know, I mean, it's very, very obvious just looking at the titles on my channel, although partially ironic, they all have something to do with Damascus. And the only reason why there's so much Damascus shit is because, number one, I had an entire series where I was trying to unlock Damascus. Number two, that's what most people even try to ask me about. Like, hey man, do you have this for Damascus? Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have this? I have people constantly tweeting me shit about, you know, Damascus and shit. So, naturally, I have a lot of titles and other things having to do with Damascus, you know, just because. Yeah, by the way, I finished this whole thing out, so now I have every gun Damascus in the game, including all the DLC stuff, so. I went through and basically sacrificed my entire mental well-being in order to get this Damascus challenge. Everybody knows that Damascus has pretty much been the hardest camo challenge to do in Call of Duty in recent years. Now, that doesn't mean that it's impossible or something like that. It's more so just a ridiculously long marathon. Just ridiculously long in comparison to what it used to be. Before, you would be able to unlock, like, the final camo in the game, if you were to commit to it anyway. A lot of people didn't, but if you were to commit to it, it would take around, like, 2.5 weeks or so. That would be for me for average anyway, for Dark Matter and shit. The difference is, this game has a bigger focus on all the challenges for each and every single one of the weapons for customization purposes. So this took exponentially longer than we were used to. So I knew that committing to the whole thing, although I really don't like the amount that I put into it, I figured, hey, I've done it for, you know, Chrome. I did it for Black Ops 4 Dark Matter, even though that lasted like 2 fucking days. But apparently, with Damascus being completely done and everything, there are some people that'll just tweet at me when they finish out gold, or hey man, I finally got platinum for all of my snipers and other shit like that. Like, I get a whole bunch of different little tweets. So if we go over on the Reddit here, about 3 days ago, Art Peasant, Joel, he ended up going on like a bunch of different replies and shit, just regarding, you know, one thing or another. And there was apparently some sort of change to platinum and stuff for the SMGs and other weapons like that just on the game when the update dropped. And people were making comparisons, you know, from old to new right here. You can see it back and forth. You can see the difference between the two of them. I don't like showing other people's stuff on here, so I'll just stop it. But they made this video here, and a lot of people are happy. Some people are kind of annoyed with the platinum changes and shit. I think old platinum probably looks a bit more realistic, but new platinum makes platinum worth it. Take that however you want it to, but it sucks trying to put in a shit ton of time and then feeling like it's very, very lackluster and no one really gives a shit just for the sake of realism. Sorry. And it's not like it's so otherworldly shiny. It's just like, come on, man. It's trying to make it a little bit more obvious, have the lights bounce off of it and shit. I mean, how many of you guys know exactly how light reflects off of platinum in the middle of a battlefield anyway? Joel replied, the weapons team has been putting max effort into the unlockable camo skins to get you guys to a happy place with the camos that you're grinding out. We are also implementing a fix for some of the shinier weapons glaring out in certain spots, which, you know, happens from time to time and it is annoying. And this is where I want to concentrate. We have a very special new skin we are working on to be added later when it's ready. Indigestion. Try and give everyone a heads up when we are getting close. So it's not very close. I don't know when this is going to release, but apparently we have a very special new skin we're working on to be added later when it's ready. And this is in regards to platinum and Damascus and making things feel like they're worth it, right? So this is a camo that basically is going to somehow be past Damascus. Now, I'm trying to think in my head, how could you possibly add another camo with a bunch of challenges? Like, okay, so you add more challenges to the game, but what do you add to the game? Do you add a new challenge to each and every single gun that's like, hey, get some odd amount of total kills or some odd amount of total headshots, and then you unlock the final thing? Because technically we've already done that, unless it's some much higher milestone that somehow adds up to it. But then here's the thing, if that's for each individual weapon, that takes a super long time. Say it's like, get 10,000 headshots with a certain weapon in order to unlock this special camo for this certain weapon. I'm not about to get 10,000 headshots with each and every single gun in the game, especially if there's no, you know, light at the end of the tunnel that's gonna give me yet another camo for completing every single one of them. And if it is a challenge that goes across each and every single one of them, yeah, oh god. So yeah, there's supposed to be apparently a new Damascus or just a new camo in general coming out. I cannot guarantee that it'll be past Damascus. I can't guarantee that it'll be better than Damascus. Okay, I mean, cosmetically looking, I probably could say that things look better, but I've just been straight up sniping, sprinting in, and then dying repeatedly. I go for the clips. If I don't hit it, I don't hit it, and I fucking die. End of the day, that helps me get into the fucking worst lobbies the more I die. So honestly, I don't give a shit anymore. I'm done being competitive. I'm gonna straight up run into the face of people. I'm about to just throw double time on there. Fuck EOD, fuck all that shit. Just straight up double time or kill chain and just run at me. I don't care. Over it, man. So over it. Oh my dick, pussy. Yeah, where you at? Where you going? So here's my thing, basically the whole point of this. What do you guys think the camo's even going to be? Some people are saying it's the diamond that they were working on before, and diamond will be past Damascus. Do you think it should be required to have Damascus in order to unlock that next one, or is it going to be something completely different? Obviously, I would love for it to be exclusive to people that have already unlocked Damascus and shit, because I'm one of the people that got it, so obviously I'm in favor of that. But for some reason, I just have a feeling that it's just not, I don't know, it's probably gonna be not even close to Damascus challenge or anything. I don't know. I'm not asking for something to be as hard as Damascus all over again, but if it's further than Damascus, I'm just trying to think about the challenge that you could even have for this kind of thing then. Yikes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you're a
You jumped out the corner and got shit on.
Holy shit, Johnson, we won a game, dude. Look. Hey, Raccoon, how about you play the fucking objective? Yeah, nice job getting 28 kills, fucking, what, 17 seconds?
No one cares about winning, it's a pub.
And Jev, you're trash at quickscoping.
I'm better than you at anything you can try. Whenever you were doing the challenges for Damascus, it would say unlock diamond for every single weapon in this category, blah, blah. And it was kind of confusing since obviously diamond was not in the game. It was platinum in its place. It was platinum, Damascus, and gold. There was nothing else. It didn't make sense whenever you saw diamond in the description. But it was there in the description. So either that's gonna be the new camo or I'm not really sure. I know that they've made the adjustments to all these other, you know, camos and stuff on the way there. Maybe diamond looks incredible on this game, and maybe they mean like a new diamond, like new polish and everything. All I know is, I mean, I'm excited to get another camo, but at the same time, I'm scared to get another camo. So tired of sweating my ass off and not being able to actually practice quickscoping and shit. Like, basically, my KD gets inflated from me getting pissed off and trying to shit back on people, to where now I can't even snipe at the level that, you know, people are trying to play.
Location secure.
Come here! We wanna kill it, boom! Or whatever the challenge could be is, well, like, what kind of ideas do you guys have? Because they said that they're not going to remove any camo. That would just be ridiculous, on top of the fact that if anybody did actually complete those challenges and then, you know, they ended up removing the reward for it, that just wouldn't fly. So, no camos are getting removed, nothing is getting replaced, but there is a new special camo. I'm not entirely sure what that entails. I don't know if that's challenge related. I don't know if just certain people that did a certain thing by a certain amount of time get one. I just don't know how special it truly would be or is or whatever. I don't know. It's just let me know down in the comment section. Maybe somebody else will give me a better idea of what he could mean. He makes it sound like it's not coming that soon, so it's probably gonna be a little bit. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for all the love, and yeah, it's FaZe Jev, guys. Later.